talking about the feasts of the Lord is amazing, because some people say, how much do these people eat? They're feasting this day, they're feasting that day. It's really less about food, although we do eat on these feasts except for Yom Kippur, which we're fasting, but it's about sacrifice. It's about recognizing God's place as the King of our life, and it's about bringing our donation, bringing our offering before the Lord and giving it freely to Him. But I want to talk to you about Hanukkah for a moment. Now, that's not in the 7 feasts found in Leviticus 23, Hanukkah, but it's really important because we know that Yeshua, guess where he was walking? Solomon's porch, right back there. You can read it. He was walking in Solomon's portico, it says in the King James Version. And he was there during the feast at winter. What feast is that of the Leviticus 23 feast? It is Hanukkah. Yeshua celebrated Hanukkah. And of course, when we're celebrating Hanukkah, we'll go and remember that miracle found in the book of Maccabees 1 and 2. It talks about the story of how the Maccabees, Judah the Maccabee, he's the son of Mattityahu, my own son, my firstborn son is called Mattiyah, short for Mattityahu, which is like the same name as Matthew. So his son, Judah, decided to say, hey, Greeks, we don't want you to, sacrifice a pig. Antiochus Epiphanes, we do not want you to sacrifice a pig, please, in our temple. That's called desecrating the temple. You're going Daniel on me here. Abomination of desolation here. We will not allow that. He went, took out swords. The priests took out swords, and they began to swashbuckle these Greeks out of the holy place. And so they had a miraculous, now tradition states that they had a miraculous occurrence where Jerusalem was under siege again. It's like always under siege historically. And what happens is there was no way to keep the fire, the eternal flame in the 7 lampstand menorah. The 7, I'm saying it clearly, the 7 lampstand menorah. But Chaim, isn't it true that the Hanukkah has 8? Well, because they took a 7 lampstand menorah, and because supposedly according to tradition, light burned for 8 nights without having any oil. The oil it was a miracle of oil, just like happened, with Elijah and the widow who took care of him. And so there was a miracle of the cruse of oil that never ran out. So tradition states that happened in order to keep the light burning for 8 nights. I think it's kind of confusing to have an 8 lampstand menorah. There really is, God ordained, only a 7 lampstand menorah, but that's just to remember the 8 nights. As you light or don't light your Hanukkah, I want you to remember the light of the world. You remember where Yeshua said, I'm the light of the world? Guess what? Right here. So that it all correlates and it all ties together with, I want to ask you this, who's the light of the world? Yeshua? He also said, you're the light. Matthew 5, you are the light of the world because he's within you. And that is amazing. Happy Hanukkah, everybody.